That's an upgrade?
Fuck you. It's the one that got away. I can read.
You can read. Cannot do a normal check.
I read books. I can't read from a distance.
Oh, well, when were you holding your books out? Like, you're like, I actually like to put my book across the room.
It's not that, not like reading books, but like for example, like road signs.
You can't see road signs?
I can see them. Sometimes I can't read them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is that bad?
Maybe too many things at once. Are you texting? You're like, well,
no,
you have a very casual driving nature about you, so I could see you not reading road signs in time.
What do you mean by casual? What does that mean?
I think that you are not the worst Florida driver, but you do drive like you're from Florida sometimes.
Okay.
I know we've never talked about this. I'm sorry to bring this up.
Wait, this is news.
This is news to you?
I think I'm a good driver.
You're a good driver. I'm thinking of one time in particular, but I think it's maybe because we were still in the pandemic, so there was we went to like a nature conservatory or something.
Oh,
this was right when you got your Iconic.
Yes.
And
yes, we went to that random.
Yeah, we were trying to get outside.
Yeah,
the 3 times we've gotten outside. And I do feel like you were driving like one hand just like at the bottom, and you were like just talking, and then I felt like you would just slightly get into other lanes and stuff, but nothing dangerous. But you were just loose.
Well, that was okay. Okay.
Washington's different too, so.
Unfortunately, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, so maybe that was just a one-off day. Okay,
I know exactly what you're talking about. Lane. What are lanes? But more of a suggestion than a rule.
Okay, so that's your thing, the lanes. Because I ride with you, so I don't think you're a bad driver. If I thought you were like truly a bad driver, I would offer to drive more often. Like, I let you pick me up and stuff. You know
still offer to drive a lot.
But I just love to drive.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, I would never be in your car if I thought you were a bad driver. I'd be like, oh, I met you there. Hey. I might even try Waymo to get out of
I used to be very anti-Waymo, but then where I get my hair cut is very, very small and tight parking lot.
Okay.
And I saw Waymo pull in and reverse out without hitting a single car very easily. And honestly, it convinced me on Waymo a little bit. I still haven't done one.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't want to because I'm like, I don't want to feed into AI.
Well, I've heard you can fucking a Waymo.
Excuse me?
I guess I heard you can fuck. I saw one post on Reddit where a girl was like, well, someone has,
I'm sorry, that's the most you thing that has happened. Like, yeah, I've heard you can fuck in her Waymo.
I've heard someone say it on stage
one.
too. I heard someone say it on stage, like, okay, you can fuck it. But the girl on Reddit was like, oh, I gave a blowjob in a Waymo. Do you think they're going to say anything? And apparently a lot of people fucking Waymos. I went down a rabbit hole. There's articles about it.
Really? Is there no camera inside
There's
the
tons
Waymo?
of cameras, but I don't think it's evaluated unless there's an accident, apparently.
Oh.
Or even if it's being seen, people are just watching. Because people are like, oh, someone is seeing the video. Just like you're seeing this podcast. Down bad. Sorry.
No, that was insane. That was insane. That was.
We are filming in a Waymo.
Speaking of what someone watching, hi everybody. Welcome to Down Bad, the show about the good, the bad. No, wait.
The show that celebrates the good, the ugly, and the down bad of life. This podcast is for the loverboys, the crashout cuties, the hoes on the path of healing. I'm Quincy Yeoman.
And I'm Chris Mejia. Thank y'all so much for tuning
Yes.
in. And as you're tuning in, you know what you should do. You should hit that subscribe. Give us a rating. 5 stars would be incredible. 4, we'll take it. 3, we'll accept it. 2, we'll block you. 1, strangely, right back in love. We love a little push and pull
Yes.
on this podcast. But give us a rating.
Yeah.
Give us a subscribe. Share with your friends. Share with your lovers. Share with your enemies. Just share this podcast so it can grow.
Share with your Waymo AI driver.
Share it with your Waymo AI
if you're
driver.
fucking in a Waymo right now, turn it up because you're about to come.
Would you fucking a Waymo?
You know I'd fucking a Waymo. I literally was like, maybe I should just sign up for Waymo. That's crazy.
A kind of, because it's like,
I don't know if I'd go bucka naked.
Yeah, it has to be partially clothed.
Yeah, you have to seem like you're trying not to get caught.
Yeah,
I think.
I think I'm half into it.
Yeah,
because half of me is like, how often would you be able to fuck in a car that's moving?
True.
Because when you fuck in a car, it's parked. You're
parked. You're parked.
You're in an abandoned parking lot at night, hoping that someone's either not going to kill you.
You would fuck in an abandoned parking lot? Aren't lights still on?
No, I fucked in an
abandoned Kmart.
I have the 3 times I have fucked in a car. That one of them was we pulled to the side of the road in Ballard near the McDonald's.
Oh my. Wow, that's like a crazy. This is when Chris was fucking white girls. We were Ballard. But
yeah,
no,
that's rude. Also, every girl in every I fucked in the car was also a white woman, but it was Seattle.
I've only fucked white men in a car. It's a white people thing. It's if you're dabbling in interracial dating, that's the only time you're gonna fuck in a car. 2 black people, 2 brown people can't fuck in a car because you will get killed by the cops.
Trying to have a white person make you nut, you're gonna have to fuck in a car eventually.
You have to both be at risk. But
it was near the McDonald's in Ballard. And I
just
remember,
don't. I'm like, where? Because I feel like that's a busy area of Ballard.
It was really late at night.
Okay, yeah, where everything's
maybe
just
it wasn't near the McDonald's, but I remember we were pulled over to the side of the road in Ballard. And I want to say it was near the McDonald's. And
was the arch just like giving you all the mood light in the car?
A little bit, a little bit. And then also it was cold, so we ended up naturally fogging up, so we had kind of some concealment.
Yeah, but I will say, like, Titanic windows are like a dead giveaway that you're fucking in a car. It's like, oh, don't worry, it's like fogged up, nobody can see us. And it's literally like, okay, if someone's walking by, it's like someone's fucking in that car.
They're never gonna tell.
That car is wet. That car is dripping wet.
Let's just say the upholstery is no longer in mint condition.
Truly. That's so fucking funny.
The other 2 times was in a random parking lot at Discovery Park.
Okay. I could see that being a good location. When like lights were off.
The lights were off.
Okay. But it wasn't like Park Sunset closed. Gates on you.
It was like it was just like I distinctly remember the parking lot. It was very much none of the lights. They had lights, but they just weren't on, and nothing was like closed off. So you could still. The first time, because this was me and the ex, we went in and we fucked, and then the second time we tried to do the same thing.
Y'all spot.
Yeah, we found.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you don't realize how. You would think that there's lots of places that are dark and abandoned that you can like fuck in. You don't realize how little they are until you are aggressively looking for one.
You're like, the light pollution in this town is crazy.
When you're like walking alone at night, you're like, where are the lights? I feel unsafe. When you are trying to fuck,
you're like, turn these off.
This is the most brightly lit city I have ever been in my entire life.
Can I give the homeless some privacy? This is terrible. We don't care about anybody. Yeah.
It was, and actually the first time in Discovery Park, like a car, like we were the only car there, and then a car randomly pulled up and like stopped and was waiting. And then,
because they were like, okay, who's fucking at our spot?
Well, because when I got out of the the back seat to get in the front seat to be like, okay, if this person's gonna do some shit, let me be able to drive off.
Because fucking the front seat, that's a whole nother game.
Yeah, I don't have space for that.
Yeah, well, you do now in your SUV.
Yeah, but the back seat's better.
Yeah, that's true.
But now there's a lot of dog hair back there, so it's just like it's a little bit. It's not primed and ready, but it's where did you fuck outside?
I've never.
You never fucked in a car?
No, I have. I fucked in a car. I don't really want to talk about it.
Hey, listen, this is a you thing about revealing some your car escapades. I am not going on the record.
And I was like, no, I'm good. No,
what about you? Hard pass.
I'll just put a finger down. No, I fucked in a car. I don't know, just where you can, like you said, it's like where there's no lights.
Yeah. You don't remember the precise location?
No, I remember several. I'm not. I can think of several.
I'm not trying to give up the spots.
Yeah,
clearly I found one person's spot and they got very upset.
You see a RAV4 fogged up, don't come fucking knocking. No, I don't want to. We have a great episode for you today, though. Maybe one day I'll share. Oh my god, that's so funny.
For y'all wondering, it was the parking lot of Big Lots.
Oh my god. Bro, my dad used to love Big Lots. That's actually so insane. Oh my gosh.
I remember the one and only time I've been in Big Lots, I walked in and the lighting wasn't.
It's crazy there.
There's a reason why their prices are so low. They are not paying that electric bill.
Yeah. I didn't know lights could be any worse. And you're in there and you're like, well, I guess I will buy this couch for $80. I have to get the fuck out of here. No, that's so funny. Oh, not the Big Lots. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Damn, that really got me. Okay. Okay. We did have a thread today, though.
Yes.
We did. Well, actually, I wanted to start. This was an intro to thread. We ended up talking about fucking Wamos for a second. But you went out of the country for.
Yes.
Is this like this was your first time in?
This was my first time abroad.
Abroad?
In general.
Oh,
because
okay.
I've been out of the country. I've been to Canada, which I've always, my little cheesy go-to joke is Canada is just America Zero. It's all of the flavor, none of the calories.
Yeah.
And then I've been to Dominican Republic, but I was such a young kid.
You don't count it?
That I don't count it.
Okay.
So because of that, this is really my first time not only being in another country, but then being one where like another language and culture is dominant. And it was right off the bat. So I was in Italy, and because I've learned that when you say I'm in Europe, people are like, that's a very American thing to do. Just say the country you're in. And it's like, bitch, you know what I'm saying. I'm in Europe.
Also, it might not be your business. Look. Maybe I'm just in Europe. Don't worry about that.
You are in a very NDA mood today.
I know. What is this? I signed an NDA before this podcast. My very first. But it's finally me keeping my own secrets about my life.
When Quincy journals, Quincy just writes on the page and then immediately throws it in the shredder.
Yeah. Just lights it on fire.
No one can know my deepest, darkest secrets unless there's a microphone in front of me.
Oh my gosh.
I went to Italy. So we flew into Milan, but then immediately took the train from Milan to Florence, where we stayed for a couple days, and then we went to Orentano, which is like kind of like a small city in Tuscany. Which real shout out to my Florida education. I didn't know until this trip that Tuscany was not a city. It's a region.
Well,
and I said that to at my day job, the VP, he's Italian, like from Italy. And I said that. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's like saying you're gonna take the train to from Portland to California." Like but absolutely loved Florence. Loved it so much. I loved how walkable it was. I love how lively it was.
Yeah.
It was very much, there was so much to do. Every place was like a hole in the wall, and it was like the best food and drinks that you could ever have. And then also, first off, my ultimate takeaway from this trip is that America, I tweeted this, America's ghetto as hell.
Yeah.
It is so like, and like, okay, I'm not saying I didn't know that. I knew that.
But
and like I always knew the common meme of America's a third world country with a Gucci belt. Like I've heard that meme. So like I knew the European experience would be better, but like actually now going,
you didn't know how much better.
I didn't know how much better.
Yeah,
like it's better, but it's like it's insane,
especially in 2026.
Yes,
I'd be like, drag me out of this fucking country. I'm not fucking leaving Italy.
It felt very, going to Europe and realizing how much better everywhere else is in comparison to America felt a lot like when you stayed a night at your friend's house who has rich parents. Like, oh, I don't want to go back home. They have an Xbox here.
Yo,
they don't hit their kids.
I flew back from London on election night. I was like, let's just run it right back. Biggest regret of my life. Yeah, I'm like, I should not. I was like, this was like the hardest, like, dip back in. I'm like, because before it was at a different time, but like right now, even before, there's other times, but it's just like, why? I've never been to Italy though. I've heard it's phenomenal.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay, first and foremost, I need to apologize to every white woman who went on study abroad and didn't shut up about it, and I gave you shit for not doing that.
I get it.
I get it.
Dude, that's...
I went to Italy for a week, and everyone should be applauding me that I'm not still saying ciao.
You still, in my mind, you have at least 2 more months of saying ciao.
By the end of that trip, I was getting so good at saying grazie. I didn't say good then.
But yeah, you were excited then.
Yeah, I was excited. I was excited. I could roll my R's. I didn't do it that time. Don't hold that against me.
No,
but I got really good at saying I can't do it now.
You're nervous.
It's because I'm nervous.
You're back on American soil.
I'm back in American soil.
You're being poisoned by microplastics.
Speaking of which, I ate so much food and drank so many drinks, and I didn't feel like shit.
Yeah.
They are poisoning us here.
I think part of it's also being on vacation.
Yeah, that's true.
I think part of it is also that, because I felt that way too. I was also like, I get the white woman thing. When I'm in abroad, I'm like, this is how we should all be living. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just come here and teach English. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how, every time you're like, this is where.
You know what? Let me just move to Italy and open a bookstore.
Yeah. Truly. I'm like, let's do this. I've always wanted to bake. I
have never considered and contemplated quitting comedy more than when I was in Italy, because I was like, I think this is what I'm meant to do. I think I'm just.
You looked great. I feel like the photos you posted, I was like, Chris looks happy. Your wardrobe was looking fucking great on the backdrops of Italy.
It was like. It was like, when you think you've been happy and then you experience actual happiness?
You thought you were in love and then you fell in true love?
When you thought you had a good relationship and then you realize like, oh, I'm experiencing real love. I'm searching for that real love.
Oh my god.
That is what I found here in Italy. It was truly the people, and like, yes, I was in the touristy, Florence is a touristy place. So because that, probably you could say that people are more likely to be kind to you in comparison to like if you were in like the country of Italy. Sure. But I just loved how everything felt community focused. Like the fact that so much of the city was walkable and there was multiple squares where people would congregate and just sit and hang out. The fact that like coffee places, they assume you're gonna dine in. Like you have to order to go because the culture is to have it and dine in and sit and relax, conjugate, and then leave.
I don't know. I like how you said conjugate. It's the American. You're still getting your English back. It's all good. It's all good. You've been in Italy. You've been speaking Italian.
You didn't need to come for me.
I know. I'm sorry.
You didn't need to come for me.
I was gonna let it. It was just too. I just wanted people to know you didn't mean that. No, like the places to sit is. I don't remember the last time I went to a coffee shop and it wasn't like a paper cup that dissolved on the way out. They're like, you have 5 minutes to drink this.
Even when like I asked for it to go, they would always give me this look like, are you sure? You don't wanna be here? And also the fact that like in Italian culture, when you walk in, first off, yes, the fact that you can get espresso at any time of the day. The fact that, but it's also like it's their culture to where when you walk into a business, you greet the business. So so that kind of really tuned in with my southern.
Yeah, I was about to say I miss that.
Of like it's not, you don't walk up and then immediately start ordering. You say buongiorno or buonasera, like to say like good morning or good evening. Okay. You greet the place and then you say goodbye to the place. So it's a lot of like the cultural norm is you acknowledge their presence and say hi first before you start ordering.
Yeah, because that's only in the South here.
Yes.
But I feel like we've gone out to eat together. We both say like thanks when we leave.
Yes.
And we always like, you know, if someone says how are you, we say how are you back.
Yes.
You know, but it's nice.
It's just, it was truly, and like also the fact that I had to take a train, they had high speed trains. I was, okay, had a split second I thought I was on the spectrum because I was so excited to see. I was so excited to see a high-speed train. I was literally on the train like, I've always wanted to be on one of these. And then it's just like, it's just everything. Like the McDonald's, I had
it fucks me up, the
European McDonald's.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I always heard people say how much better international McDonald's is. And I was like...
They're saving money on our American McDonald's.
Yes.
To put it into other places. When I had McDonald's even in Costa Rica, I was like, what? And I fucking love McDonald's here. Also, this is so American where like the McDonald's is better over there. You know what?
I had McDonald's at, like within meters of the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
That's so funny. You're like, enough of this amazing pasta.
That is my negative. And this isn't Italian specific. I think this applies to if you were to visit any country where like they're known for a cuisine.
Okay.
Because in America, say what you will about America, it is a melting pot. So you're able to get multiple different types of cuisines.
Okay.
Depending on the city you live in.
Right.
Whereas in Italy, most of the food is Italian. Because it's Italy. So because of that, I admit I was pastaed out by the end of the trip. Okay.
That hurts my feelings a little bit. I'm like, there's no such thing as like too much Italian food. But that's like up there for me.
Well, because like for example, when I came back to America, I was excited to have like ramen or like sushi or Indian food.
Okay.
So that's what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the Italian food I was having was the best Italian food that I will probably ever have for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Until I go back to Italy, because bitch, I'm gonna be back.
Down bad Italy.
Also,
here we go.
Also, and I will admit, this is on me. This shows, bigotry I need to work through. Saw black Italians.
Hey, I have a joke about that.
Yeah, literally, I thought of you.
Really?
The whole time.
Do I really look black Italian? Look, don't be making about me. Do I really? So wait, do I really look Italian?
No, just more of like, it made me realize I've only seen Italians depicted in media as white.
Yeah, there's niggas everywhere, bro.
It was very much.
Every culture has.
I was like, huh.
No, yeah.
Huh. Because my first thought was, oh, a fellow tourist. And then they started speaking Italian. And I was, yeah, see, I said, I'm putting myself on blast. I was in the wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, the Italians come in all shades.
Yeah, they do. There's a lot of colorism in that culture as well, I believe.
Also is very much, the last thing I'll say too, is Italians are really funny. It was really funny noticing Italians in Italy, because Italian people are either the most attractive model-like people you've ever seen, or they were the most aggressively European-looking people you've ever seen. And there was
what does
no
that
in
mean?
Between.
Ugly. Just say
yes.
You're like, they're either beautiful and Italian, or then you went back to European like general.
They were either models or jumpsuit wearers, if you catch my drift. Like, it was very much that. Oh, also the last thing I'll say too is I saw the most Italian advertisement. It was in the metro of Milan, and there was an ad for a law firm, and it was this dude who I'm assuming owns the law firm, and he was on the hot side. He was the most handsome model-like man I have ever seen, dressed really nice, because Italians dress fucking nice.
I can't ever go to Italy. I'm gonna say that right now.
They are a well-dressed group of people.
Yeah.
But on his collar, on his shirt collar, was a lipstick stain. Which was so funny to me that this in Italy, they're like, okay, yes, he gets cases done, but people need to know he fucks.
This is why I can't go to Italy. I've had a few of my black girlfriends go to Italy, and they're like, I was like, I can't go there. I will be like, I'm never coming back.
It was.
I live with Nino now. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I want to go.
It was good. It was good.
Okay, our thread for the day.
Yes, let's get into it.
Yeah. Well, the trip made me think of this, all this. Let's see. Let me find it here. Okay, so this one was a good one. Okay. This was sent to me by Chris. Chris sent this to me. Then this thread is from the corporate lawyer. I didn't even notice who this was.
I don't even remember this.
Yeah, that's so funny. That corporate lawyer. Hopefully, yeah, okay. You know what? Don't judge our feeds. Okay. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, on threads. Them, you look happier. Me, thanks, I've been spending beyond my means.
Oh yeah, I did send this.
Yeah.
I did send this.
I said untag me. Yeah, classic.
That was, so I was happy in Italy because I was charging everything to the credit card and just not even thinking about money. I wasn't even thinking about there's consequences. I am going to have to.
You're like, America will be gone when I get back.
I was honestly low-key looking at, I was like, the same way people throw dice and are like, oh, come on, 7. Yeah. That's how I felt about America getting bombed. Yeah. So I didn't have to go home.
Charge it. Don't worry about it. Drinks on me.
We're in a war.
Grazie.
Grazie. There we go. I did it.
No.
Yeah, it was spending money is truly, money really is the root of all evil, because spending it is so, like, getting it is hard. Spending it is so easy, and it feels so good.
It does.
Like, honestly, spending money, I would almost rank above sex.
That's how I feel the same. I think this is tough. I think it depends on the day for me. Sometimes spending money to me is better than sex. I will say that. Sometimes spending money to me is better than sex.
Oh, on your face, it screamed, well, what are we buying?
I was like, okay, I was seriously, because a good purchase.
Especially when you make an expensive purchase. Like a one that's like I've never made a 4-digit purchase.
You bought a car.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like going to a store.
Oh,
because the car is a whole thing. You're not like swiping your card.
Yeah, once you start filling out the paperwork, you're like, fuck, should I be doing this? Like, do I trust Jimmy here selling me this fucking, yeah.
No, like going to a store, grabbing items and seeing the 3-digit price tag.
You've never spent up to 4 digits at a store? Or 4 digits in general? I've done it when I've been able to do it. But it happens. I think it's also strategic buying, right? So there's an aspect of that. You've never bought an iPhone?
Oh, you know what I have, but I've never paid for it all up front. I've done monthly payments.
Oh, okay. It feels, when you can pay all up front, I feel like fucking Julia Roberts. Big mistake. Big mistake. Pretty Woman for all those who were wondering, but like when you can actually go in and buy that, because people make assumptions whenever you walk into a store anyway, and you're like, oh, and you're just like, fuck you.
Oh, that was me in Italy. We were walking on the street where basically all of the designer brands are, and I wanted to so badly walk into like the Gucci or something like that and like have my Pretty Woman moment.
Yeah.
But
you didn't buy your girl a bag? I'm sorry I did that. I shouldn't have put that in there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have even put that idea in there. She doesn't listen to this.
Yo, you're so messy.
I know I'm messy. I NDA'd myself and I'm like, you're not buying your girl a Gucci bag?
I'm not going to reveal where I fucked outside. Also, I'm going to start a fight.
I'm like, do you not love her? That was messy. That was so, I don't know.
You're toxic.
I am.
Present.
Yeah. Guilty. No,
but spending money is truly, because we've talked about this off pod. So to talk about it we've probably also talked about it on the pod. We both love clothes shopping.
Yes.
I think I'm purposely not on a buying clothes phase right now because I'm trying to pay. See, that's the fuck. First off, what's the Ramsey dude name? Dave Ramsey. Go suck my dick from the back. I don't want to live this life where I save and I don't get to enjoy, because it costs $50 to leave your house here in LA. I don't want to save. I want to spend money. And that's what pisses me off about when you see rich people and they're wearing like Asics with like Target sweaters. It's like, give me your money. I can spend it so much better than you.
See, the thing is, they're not Target sweaters. Those sweaters are like nice. Like they just look basic. Unfortunately, that's the type of rich person I'm going to be. People be like, wow, that's a really nice t-shirt. And I'll be like, yeah, it was $1,000. But because it's like the material goes up. See, this is where when I get a taste of that life, it's fucking Jover, bro. Because I have a few things. One, I'm already a strategic shopper, but the idea that the quality can go up and last that much longer, like, I think shopping is better than sex. Now that I'm thinking about it, when I think about what I could, like, yeah, it's like that changes. That's a different thing.
Okay. I honestly said that it was almost better than sex because I was a coward and I didn't want to say that shopping was better than sex. I think a good old-fashioned shopping spree, and I'm talking about like you are treating yourself whether you set a budget or not.
I love a shopping spree.
and you like go to like a mall. Like it's not like, oh, I'm gonna go to one store.
You're
and
going
buy
to look and
You're
buy.
going to look and buy, bitch.
It's fun. Hey, we're shopping.
Nothing has made me come harder.
Yeah.
Than the holding multiple like different store bags.
And when I have someone else to carry those for me, let's go. Okay.
Let's reevaluate this eat the rich thing. Because I think I deserve a rich shopping spree. Do you remember like back in the day when Nickelodeon and Disney would have those sweepstakes where it's like a shopping sweepstake?
Yeah. Yes. I always wanted to win one of those.
Where it was usually like toy stores where it was like, oh, you get either X amount or it's like you have grab as many toys as you want under this time limit, something like that. But it was just like, it's just something, there's something about this is a bad idea because now I want to go on a shopping spree.
This is a bad idea.
Because I've reached a point, my issue is when my clothes no longer feel new and fresh, I don't feel like I look good in them anymore.
Oh, okay.
So then I feel the need to buy new clothes.
Interesting.
So then they feel fresh and new. And I'm currently in that right now where a lot of my clothes feel old and don't feel fresh. Even though I've maybe worn a lot of my shirts like maybe 3 times max. Because I have so many. Because I went through a big phase of going to a lot of concerts and buying merch. And then now I'm like, all my clothes are merch. Like I need some like actual clothes.
Right. Well, the style change. There's always the style transitions when you're transitioning from one style to the next. Where you're like, okay, I need, like, this isn't my vibe anymore.
Right.
Or like, I know for me, a haircut can really change. Like how I'm shopping, what I'm looking for. Also, don't even get me into occasions because as you get old, it's like, okay, you got birthday trips, you got weddings, you got fucking meet the family trips, you got like a big show you want to look good for, a recording show. You have, like there's so many events.
Bitch, when I tell you there have been times I thought I was suicidal and it just turned out I needed a haircut.
No, I've been there.
Like, where I'm like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm sad, and I get a haircut and you can't tell me shit.
Oh, when I'm between sets of braids, there's like a midpoint where I'm like, I'm going to kill myself. If I don't get my hair rebraided soon, if I don't get my hair done soon, I will say goodbye to all this. And that's okay. It's like, that's fine. I hate to go out like this, but like someone do my hair on my corpse. And I'm leaving. And
what's worse, I feel like this is common with black hair where like we feel like we look raggedy. But to the untrained eye, it's like you still look good. It's like, no,
or they think you look the same.
Yes.
And that pisses me off. But that's racism at work. Because I'm like, why can white bitches go out with wet hair? I have shrinkage and y'all are like, whoa, what happened to you? And I'm like, I came off the plantation. What the fuck do you want? No, I'm just like, it's like, but literally that is infuriating. And I totally know. Like, it's like the way I would have my hair done before I go to like a black city. Or if it's like going to be me, I'm about to go on a trip next month with some of my favorite like black girlfriends. All of my black girlfriends are rich as fuck, so shout out, and I love them for it. And I have a hair appointment I have a hair appointment next week because I'm like, I'm not showing up on this trip. One, the pictures are crazy. They want to go to the nicest restaurants we can possibly, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna show up nappy headed and be like, wow, thanks for the invite, guys, or whatever. It's like you have to look good. And then it's like we're all, you know what I mean? It's like,
you can't look bad with your boys.
No, literally, it's like we're gonna walk past some guys gonna be like, wow, beautiful black queens, except that one. So no, I'm not gonna do that because that's exactly what will happen.
What you fine ladies in Bridge Troll doing out in these parts?
Truly. And like, no, I'm not. I'm like, we got to be ready.
That's literally how I feel this weekend. I'm going to Boise. Shout out to Tree for to do some jokes out there. And I wasn't able to schedule my barber before the trip. So I have to go like this. And I feel like I feel so ugly.
Well, at least you're going to Idaho.
That's true.
And yeah.
That's
And
true.
yeah.
That's it. It's actually because the amount of times in my life where I've had a bad lineup or a bad haircut and I was around white people, no one said anything.
Yeah.
And the immediate second I went to a black friend and they pointed it out.
Yeah. Well, at least Ham's got your back.
That's true.
Ham's got your back. He's boho anyway sometimes.
Yeah.
But he's got your back.
He'll be truthful.
Yeah, he'll be truthful.
He'll be
and
truthful.
if anything, he'll buffer you from the experience. And then Bo won't notice at all.
Bo's gonna be like, "You look fantastic."
I know. I'm so happy to see
Did you just get a haircut?
And that's why we love him for that. Oh, no, that's true. I mean, like the haircut's a big thing. That's a big spin thing. But I think like that transition of clothing is like a huge one. I also think we both got to LA like around the same time. We're like about coming up on 2 years. Your style changes when you move. We're in a totally different environment.
Yeah.
Temperature wise.
I'm dressed comfortably right now, but if I wanted to show up and show out, the way I would look is very different in comparison to how I would look when I wanted to show up and show out in Seattle. This is us showing up and showing out in Seattle.
I'm wearing sweatpants, by the way. And they're fashionable. I got them from someplace here. But Total Luxury Spa, shout out, another clothing brand I love. But yeah, I think it's different. But LA, there's like levels to it, right? So there's like more options, but people dress like, it doesn't matter how dressed up you are in the Northwest, someone will still be like a Patagonia over that.
Yeah.
You know, so
people a Patagonia or a Columbia jacket or North Face, like
because utility, it's too cold and raining. You can't really look good all the time.
But then also, I feel like there's this culture in Seattle where they're like, "Oh, we're not like places that are superficial. We don't care about how we look," but then end up caring so much about appearing like they don't care about how they look.
Yeah.
Whereas they're just doing the same thing as just instead of wearing designer brands, they're wearing designer brands.
Patagonia is expensive.
Yeah.
But also it lasts forever.
Outdoorsy designer.
Yeah. I have a Patagonia jacket. I love to shop. See, I have expensive, but okay, let's go back to the clothes thing because I will say this. I like Patagonia. That is a brand that I truly love. It lasts forever. I have become I think I've told you about this a little bit, but when I tried DMT, it changed my whole relationship to shopping.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and things in general.
That was a very you sentence, by the way.
I know. I hate myself. No, I love myself, thanks to DMT. But I will say... No, but like, I truly like...
Yeah, I rethought my finances once I did ketamine.
No.
At Electronicless Retreat.
Wow, catching strays over here. Right? That's so... Damn, Chris is getting me left and right today. Okay, true. Okay. But like, I do think like, if you're buying better quality, that's the problem is, one, when you grow up, start making grown up money, your taste goes up. The lifestyle creep is real.
Yes.
But then you're also like, well, this also lasts longer. So it's hard to go back.
Perfect example, when I upgraded from H&M to Zara.
That's an upgrade?
Fuck you. It is an upgrade.
Damn, I'm a bitch. I meant that question so genuinely, and then I heard it.
You so aggressively just called me poor.
I heard it, and then I was like, wow, I sound like a bitch.
That was like when Kanye was like, what you think I rap for? To push a fucking RAV4? And everyone who's driving a RAV4 is like, bitch, do you know how much I worked for this car?
I know, I drive a RAV4 so well.
There's
levels to this shit. Classism is real, okay?
Because it was so genuine. That was such a you weren't even trying to shade. That was coming from a real, authentic, genuine place of they're not the same.
I've only been into Zara one time.
Oh, no, I love Zara.
Okay.
I love Zara. I have always considered Zara to be like if H&M sold clothes that didn't dissolve when you sneeze.
Okay.
Like, because H&M is cheap for a reason. Also, before anyone says fast fashion's bad for the environment and bad for a lot of different reasons. Yes. But shut up.
Well,
I want to wear their clothes.
I'll dispel that a little because also fast fashion is bad for the environment for sure. But if you keep your clothes, there's a certain amount of time where you keep your clothes and it actually is even then better for the environment. Even if you did buy it fast fashion, if you're keeping your clothes for a length of time and taking care of them, that is, it weighs itself out in that sense. So, but I won't get into that. I have only been into Zara once. I used to really like H&M. I think
where do you shop then?
I go through phases. So, and then once the quality goes down at a place, I'll stop going there.
Okay.
Like I used to love Everlane, but Everlane's quality has gone down quite a bit. A lot of places have gone down quite a bit since the pandemic. I really like boutique shopping. So there is that total luxury spa place that I like.
To shop at a boutique.
Yeah. And it's like, I like finding local designers or I also like vintage.
I don't have the patience for vintage.
We've talked about this, but there's like websites. There's other places you can go to get vintage.
Yeah, you sent me one, and a T-shirt was $200, and I was like, "That's not vintage."
It is though, and yeah, it's $200. So this is speaking to my taste.
I just spent a lot of money in Italy. Because everything was
look at the on sale. Go look at the on sale.
Okay.
Go look at the on sale. They have, but it's unique and it's curated, and they find those, and they're washed well and all this. I have expensive taste, a little bit.
A little
bit.
I was thinking I had expensive taste because I shop at Zara and Urban Outfitters, and turns out I'm a broke bitch.
I shopped at Urban Outfitters back in the day, but I don't now because the sizing is a huge thing,
That's
right?
True.
So, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so
that's why I don't. So me personally, online shopping, I used to hate it. I used to never want to do it, and then the past couple of years, I've gotten a lot of stuff through online because I would just look at the stores that I like their sale pages, but then there's. Online shopping will just never give the gratification of going into a store.
And touching it, seeing it, feeling it. It's a totally different experience.
And grabbing everything you want to buy and then putting it on that counter and swiping the cart. Like,
are you try on though?
I try on.
Yeah, the try on adds a whole another level to it too.
Because usually, especially jeans, the only time I bought jeans online is like, I get my jeans from American Eagle.
Okay.
And I've gotten their jeans enough and they've consistently fit the same enough that I can just confidently, I just literally look at my email receipts to find the jean and I just go to that exact same page and just buy it again.
Yeah.
I don't venture with jeans. I got thick thighs.
You have to find, once you
find your jean. That's why when American Eagle called everything that it called, I was like, hey, hold on.
That's so funny.
I'm not into eugenics, but I am into their jeans. Okay?
Gotta get my thighs put up. Okay. I shop at I've liked Levi's recently here and there.
Levi's is good.
Yeah, they have a good selection. Depends on the cut, the pant, but some of their stuff has lasted. This jacket, no, I don't know what this is. But it might be Levi's. I don't know actually. Yeah, and I'll go based on people I trust. If they're like, oh, I'd recommend this from this store.
Yeah.
I do have a few things from Skims. Yeah, but I it's a variety of shopping, and it depends on what I want.
Yeah.
We're both big shoe people. How many pairs of shoes do you think you have?
I have between 10 to 20.
Okay.
And that is, I've gotten rid of some, and I have purposely been on a shoe buying hiatus.
Okay.
And especially lately is because I'm getting to the point of wash where my sneakers are starting to hurt. So I've had to buy Dr. Scholl's soles to assist. And then even then, I can't go as long as I used to be able to wearing them, or else it really hurts. So because of that, I'm kind of on a shoe break.
Yeah.
Because a lot of I have flat, wide feet, so a lot of sneakers are not built for me.
Yeah.
So because of that, but I love sneakers so much.
Yeah.
I love there's because also it ties into growing up. My mom never really bought us sneakers. She bought us like Bobos. She bought us the knockoff shoes, and then because of that, there's a little bit of like filling a traumatic hole from my childhood of whenever I buy sneakers.
Traumatic because your mom wouldn't buy you designer sneakers. My mom never got me Jordans, and because of that,
because of that, that's
trauma.
why I can't be in a committed relationship.
That's so funny. Wow, I've met that man. That's so funny. Okay.
Yeah, so it's very much. That's why I'm on a shoe break. But yeah, I would say I have 10 to 20, between 10 to 20. It's probably like 14 or 13, but that's how many shoes do you have?
I have no idea.
You lost count?
I know I've got rid of some.
Mm-hmm.
I probably have at least 30 pairs of shoes.
Okay.
At this point in time. And that's getting rid of some before I came down here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's getting rid of some. But I usually buy a new pair at least a quarter at minimum. I've been a little bit better. I also will, like, if I really like a shoe, I'll buy a different pair, the same pair, similar pair. I have a lot of shoes. My clothes I've gotten better about. I've gotten more minimal. Oh, so what I was saying about the DMT thing is like I got more minimal and more like, okay, I want my clothes. I want to be able to rotate through items.
More versatile.
Yeah, actually, yeah, exactly. I went through a big capsule wardrobe phase and that helped to readjust. But then now, yeah, there's stuff I can get rid of, but there is stuff that's still hanging in my closet that I'm like, okay, I haven't worn this.
Right.
As I have a rule, if I haven't worn something, usually in a year, I get rid of it. And I try to do clothing swaps or give it directly to people like friends or something.
Yeah.
To not, contribute that way. But then I'll like get on tear where I'm like, I need this very specific item.
Right.
Whether or not it exists yet, I don't know. And then I will search for that.
Right.
And then I'm not I'll pay at any cost for that financially, but there will be a time in my life where it's like, I will pay any cost to find this very specific cut type of shirt.
Yeah.
I know. Because even when I shop for like someone's wedding or a special event now, it's pretty insane.
Well, because it's also depending on, I think what gets me a lot is sometimes when going to a clothing store, it's like, oh, this might be the last time I see this item. So it's like a buy now or never see it again kind of thing.
There is a shirt I saw 2-3 years ago. This beautiful corduroy button, like burnt orange shirt. Like boyfriend style fit. Still think about it, and I didn't buy it. I have looked.
There was a shirt at Urban Outfitters that was like, I'll never forget. It was like blue striped shirt, and it said Cowboy Bebop on it. And I didn't buy it because I was like, I don't have the money for it. Like, it won't be responsible to get it. And I've seen that shirt on other people, and I've like, it's the one that got away. The clothing one who got away is so because those fits, those items, those shoes, like there's a pair of Jordans that's Gundam themed, and I had the opportunity to buy a resale at a reasonable price, and I didn't do it. And then I met someone who owns the pair of shoes and saw how it looked, and
you murdered him. You took his J's off his feet, and now Chris has those J's.
I genuinely think about those shoes once a quarter.
Yeah.
I still, from time to time, I'm like, what if I find a pair of resale?
How long? Yeah, I was about to say, how long do you? I think we're coming close on time, but I want to say, how long do you wait? Because I also have like, if I'm still thinking about this item in X amount of time, that means I have to buy the item.
No, because it's like I'll forget, and then my ADHD, I'll forget and then randomly think about it. So it's like, I joke that like, oh, I think it once a quarter, but it's out of randomness. It's not like it's harping on me, if that makes sense.
Oh, I have that. I'll be like, oh, I have this thing. I should wear that shirt that I haven't bought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll keep it open, the tab, until I'm absolutely ready and sure I know I don't want it.
Right.
My limit is 3 weeks.
Damn.
If I can think of more than at least 3 ways to wear it.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Because price per wear is real.
Yeah. And also, I do the same thing where I will buy clothes. I try to buy clothes that can go with multiple things.
Yes.
I hate buying stuff where it's like, for example, shoes. I bought a pair of shoes that are purple, and it only goes with if I'm wearing purple. And I don't own a lot of purple. So then because of that.
You can't make the shoe the statement?
No.
Okay.
I don't have that ability. I agree that is something you can do.
Yeah.
I don't think I can pull that off because I get too in my head of the shoes don't really go with the outfit.
I saw a comedian, actually the guy who runs Akbar. I'm spacing out his name right now. Really hilarious.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's awesome. Bruce. He has this hilarious joke about how black people, brown people like love and have to match. I remember he said that joke and I started laughing and I looked down and I literally was just like I was like so matched. But it's like, that is a thing. That's like, that might be a cultural.
When we were in Italy, my brother wore a brown long sleeve shirt that was like a quarter zip. And underneath it was green and underneath it was a red shirt. And it pissed me off.
Oh, that's bad. No.
Like, how are you not matching?
You look like a fucking Christmas tree, bro. There's certain yeah. What? That would drive me crazy too. Wow.
Yeah, matching's the real thing.
I think there's combos. I'm trying new ways of not matching, but it's still like there's an aesthetic, there's a look. So I don't know. We say all that to say we are obviously down bad for fucking clothes. We love to spend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Since we're super short on time, should we skip what we're not going to be down bad about?
Oh no, let's do it.
All right, we'll make it quick. Quincy, what is something this week you're not going to be down bad about?
I am not going to be down bad about. Damn, I wasn't ready.
I'll go. I'm going to try to not be down bad about no longer being in Italy. It has been tough.
Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, that was so. Okay, I deserve this today. I refuse to be down bad about other people's stupidity. Point blank, period. Yeah.
Quincy, if people like the things you say and the way you say it, how can they follow you?
Quincy.Yeoman on the platforms I'm on. What about you?
You can follow me at Chris Mejia Comedy on Instagram and TikTok, at Topher Mejia on Twitter and Twitch. Also, be sure to follow us, the podcast show, at The Down Bad Show on Instagram. You can also find us on YouTube as well. But give us a follow. But thank y'all so much for listening to another episode of Down Bad. Till next time, stay curious.
Stay up.